Rarely are experiments conducted on such huge scale with such high stakes. While few things on Earth seem as powerful as the Grand Canyon, few things are more fragile.
Once you put in a dam, you block most all the sediment that ever comes down in a river.
Much of the Grand Canyon's ecosystem has been dying ever since the dam was built in the 1960s and cut off the river's natural source of sand. So beaches that used to look like this now look like this. Vegetation disappeared. 4 species of fish became extinct, and this one, the chub, is on the brink.
This is the depth of the river. We're down to about 15 meters.
Which is why 100 scientists and staff are now in the canyon.
See the rock coming up in the screen? There's a big rock, big rock, big rock.
To see if and how this human-made flood might help create new beaches.
Once you create beaches, there's a couple of things that happen. You create beaches, one for recreation. This is where people want to camp, on the rocky shores. The next is that this is where plants and animals all live. And finally, they'll create backwaters, and that's where we think that young fish probably grow and reproduce.
The flood will raise the river 20 feet in some locations. Its famous rapids will run 4 times their normal flow. But besides being an ecological test, what to do with the results could not be more political. Anything you do in the canyon involves fishing and river guides, environmental groups, 7 state bureaucracies, 5 federal agencies, 12 Indian tribes, and 3 major power companies. Native Americans hope new sand will help protect exposed cultural sites. Sport fishing guides worry the flood will hurt rainbow trout. Others complain it'll cost millions in hydropower.
And then you have the Grand Canyon, and you have one of the treasures of the world. And more people come from all over the world to this park than anywhere else. So how do you also preserve this environment and try to balance all those other things? And from my standpoint, science will help inform those people who have to make those decisions.
An experiment lasting 60 hours in one of the grandest laboratories on Earth. For today, John Larson, NBC News, on the Colorado River.